We did it, guys. We hit 500 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the support you show me throughout on my channel. Throughout 2 years, I've been pretty active on YouTube, making mostly Nintendo content. Hopefully, someday I'll change it up a little bit, but for now, I want to thank you guys so much for all the support you guys showed me. There will be plenty of Nintendo videos in the upcoming year, but I have to make this one specific video that I don't think I've ever made and never talked about on Twitter or anything else. You guys know me for two specific characters. Technically, there's a third character on my banner, but well, I don't want to talk about it. I'll talk about him in a later video. But for now, we're gonna focus on these two characters, Donkey Kong and Rosalina. They're basically the mascots of my Twitter and my YouTube channel. And people ask me why I'm obsessed with them. Why do I love them so much? Well, today's video, I want to give you guys a brief history of why I love them so much and their potential future. Without further ado, let's do this. Alright, the first character starting off is, of course, Donkey Kong. He technically debuted on the arcade, although I don't think I don't want that conversation again, so we're going to talk about him. His actual what he got is, I guess, his tie from Donkey Kong Country, of course. Donkey Kong Country is by far one of my favorite Nintendo series ever. Ignoring Mario, this is my favorite Nintendo franchise ever. I love pretty much every single Donkey Kong game, even ones like, I don't know, there's some controversial ones out there, but regardless, no matter which Donkey Kong game I'm playing, I'm always going to have a fun time with it. And yeah, now, for me, when I grew up with Donkey Country, my first Donkey Country game was Donkey Kong Country Returns. I never grew up with the SNES games because apparently they weren't on the Wii Virtual Console, probably because of issues. I don't know, they were owned by Nintendo, so I doubt that's the case. Either way, I played Donkey Country Returns, and let me tell you, it was brutal. I still have trouble with it to this day. Not much trouble as I used to back as a kid, but it is a very hard game, honestly. And then after that, I played Tropical Freeze, a fantastic game, better than Returns in my opinion, but I still think Returns is good. It's a fantastic game. And then when I finally had the ability to play the original Country games on the Virtual Console, Wii U by the way, I played all of them in order. Donkey Country 1's a great game. Donkey Country 2 blowed my expectations, basically one of my favorite game of all time besides Super Mario Galaxy. We'll talk about that. And Donkey Country 3, probably my least favorite in the SNES trilogy, but I still think it's a great game. I think it's a bit overhated too. And then I tried out the other Donkey Kong games like the land games and the Game Boy games. I tried the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series, any other Donkey Kong spin-off. Pretty much, I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan, no matter what. And also played a lot of other Rareware titles as well. So, yeah, I just love platformers like that, so, yeah. Alright, I think that's enough to me talk about games and stuff. Yeah, I think that's all I gotta talk about. So, why do I love Donkey Kong as a character so much? Well, he's just, I don't know, I just find him... Well, calling him a Mario character is debatable and stuff. I mean, I guess, sort of you could count him. He wouldn't be playing spin-off games either way, and that's the reason why I play him. He's basically, I can't talk, man. He's from one of my favorite platforming series ever. I love playing him a lot in spin-offs and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much why I love Donkey Kong so much. I just love Donkey Kong Country so much, and I also love playing him in spin-offs no matter if he's ever playable. I always pick him in Mario Kart, Mario Sports, and Mario Party as well. And for Smash, yes, I main him in every game except for Smash Melee. I can't use DK in that game. He's too hard for me. And I also wanted King K. Rool to Smash since I played Smash 4, and I'm happy that he got added, honestly. So yeah. I hope there's a new Donkey Kong game eventually so that DK can do more than just spin-offs. But other than that, I'm going to be enjoying Donkey Kong as a character for a good majority, for a very, very, very long time. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I really got to talk about. So, yeah, let's just move on to the next character, the Space Mom, Rosalina. Alright, now we're gonna be talking about, if we're not counting Donkey Kong, my favorite Mario character, Rosalina. Now, I think there's a good majority of people of why people love Rosalina so much, but there's also a small number of people that just don't see the hype for her. And I can understand. there's always gonna be characters like that. And let me tell you my history. I did grow up playing Mario Galaxy. And I wasn't going to bring up this topic again, but knowing that I don't know if I'll ever bring this topic up again, I have to do it now, so get used to it. Back then when I mostly played Donkey Kong, my opinions on Mario Girls were weird back then. I didn't personally like Peach. Never liked her as a character, never will. Even if she improves. Maybe, but I don't know. I just never cared for her. Daisy at the time I didn't care at first. But she grew on me when she got in Smash, maybe. But I don't know. I'm not sure. It might have been a bandwagon thing why I grew on Daisy. But whatever. She's cool, I guess. And then when Rosalina was around when I played Mario Galaxy, she had an interesting backstory. That ending Mario Galaxy. I'm not that sensitive, but it is still a sad ending. Yeah, and you can see why I love Rosalina so much. And oh yeah, she's also my main in pretty much any game I play in. Yes, including Smash Brothers. I think Rosalina was more or less an expected character back then, so that's why I wasn't much of a supporter. I mean, Galaxy was going to get represented in Smash in some way, so they had to add Rosalina at some point. She is a bit hard to play, I can understand. But, yeah. I main Rosalina in Smash Brothers. I remember playing her a ton in Smash 4, just loved killing her with her up air. I bet everybody remembers those days. So yeah. I still main her in Ultimate too, so yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much why I love Rosalina. She has an interest. She's probably the most, in my opinion, one of the most interesting Mario characters besides Waluigi and Wario and Luigi. And then, yeah, I just loved her for backstory, the ending, and she's like the most interesting. She's wearing a dress that's basically my favorite color. So yeah, I can see why I love Rosalina so much, honestly. And she has a lot of different outfits throughout her games and sports and party games that I can talk about how much I love. I will talk about that in a different video though, because there's too many to name. But yeah, that's why I love Rosalina so much. Now, there has been a lot of arguments that people call her overrated and stuff. Now, overrated doesn't mean bad, and I can understand why people think she's a bit overhyped and stuff. I mean, I think she's perfectly rated in my opinion. She's just an interesting character with a backstory. And whether or not if you like Mario Galaxy or not, it all depends. But Galaxy is still my favorite Mario game, honestly. I still love going back to it at least once a year, so yeah. So yeah, I think that's all I got to talk about. Her appearances in other games like Galaxy 2. She didn't make much of an appearance because Lubba was there, but at least she made some appearance. I liked playing her in Super Mario 3D World. She's like pretty much the one character I mostly use besides Luigi. And yeah, I just mostly play her in spin-offs, and that's about it, honestly. She makes cameos in other appearances, but other than that, she's more or less been just another princess in party games. And whether or not, I'm gonna say this. Do I call Rosalina a princess? A queen? A goddess? A mom? I don't know. I don't really care what I call her. I don't call her a princess, personally. I don't know, I just call her whatever, honestly, because it doesn't matter to me. So I'll just call her a goddess, because why not? Anyway, yeah, that's why I love Rosalina so much. She's just an interesting character with a backstory and stuff. From one of my favorite Mario games, honestly, so yeah. I don't think I have much downside, honestly, so yeah. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys once again for 500 subscribers and this video explaining me why I love Donkey Kong and Rosalina and why they'll always be my mascots on my YouTube channel. I love these characters to death, and I will always support them, whatever happens in their way. Now, as for the potential future, I already talked about Donkey Kong, but I hope we get a new DK game. I'm loving the cameos we're getting, especially with Super Nintendo World, even though it's years away in my area. As for Rosalina, I don't know if she's going to be playable in Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I really hope she is, because that will be amazing. And I'll take an appearance, too. Anything, if Rosa shows up in any form, I'll be happy, honestly. It doesn't have to be playable. It's not like she was playable. She was only playable in one 3D Mario, so her making an appearance in Mario plus Rabbids 2 would be fantastic, honestly. So, yeah. Regardless of what happens with these two characters in the future, I'm always going to support them, no matter what. I still love other Mario characters, but these two will always be my favorites, no matter what. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks again for 500 subscribers. More videos on the way. See you next time for more. Later, folks.